Straight from the underground. Happy Pride Month, everybody!
Live.
Oh yeah! Cheers, everybody! Happy Friday, and welcome back to the only show that is strictly
For the boys.
and the gays too. It's just the lesbians and the mentally challenged that we don't like. God damn it. This is our final week, my friends. We got a couple more days left. You know, we're gonna milk this dick as much as we can. You know what I mean? Cheers, Joku. Cheers, Gober.
For live.
They are a shitload of lesbian and disabled people that are suddenly now part of our cliques. I mean, look, man, I was all about acceptance and shit like that. But somewhere along the line, just like every other social group, we should have started putting our foots down and saying, you know what? You're a little too fat and weird looking to be hanging out with us. I am sorry. Go make your little clique of outcasts over there. Don't hang out with us. We're gay. We're trying to be accepted by society. You fucking freaks. God damn it.
God damn it!
Well, it is Pride Month. We gotta celebrate. Luckily, there are a lot of institutions out there that do celebrate and welcome children of all ages, as well as Mickey Mouse and Minnie and Goofy and the Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks there, ready to indoctrinate everybody's toddlers into a brand new world, as they say. Disney. Well, what do you expect, man? They're overpricing. Nobody's going anymore. Nobody wants to spend fucking $150 for a ticket, $70 for a fucking ham and cheese sandwich that looks like somebody just made it with the same ingredients that you buy at the H-E-B or Walmart or whatever the fuck, and some Frito-Lay chips, a handful, not even a full bag. Your life savings to go on vacation and take your family to only get ripped off. And now, not only will you get ripped off, but you'll also get a thumb in the ass. God bless America.
For live.
You gotta love it. You gotta fucking love it. I know they do. I do too. Oh yeah.
Woke as fuck.
Alright, let's keep it going, man. Because there are a lot of fucking racisms out there. Alright? A lot of racisms. And some of these organizations are not as prideful as Disney. Some of these organizations, well, man, they're just plain racists.
This is the first time I've ever been embarrassed to be a Giants fan. I mean, it was.
I think that the first time this guy's ever been to a Giants game, period.
This is the first time I've ever been embarrassed to be a Giants fan. I mean, it was shocking. You know, like I never would have expected that from this team. And once it did happen, I would have expected a reaction. And the fact that neither of those things are happening is just, I feel like I don't even know this team anymore. I haven't missed an opening day except for COVID year. You know, like every Star Wars day, every fan fest, every fan appreciation day, this was supposed to be my happy place. This is a place that I go to feel joy and connection with my community. And
really? Baseball is a place you go to feel joy? Look, man, I don't like baseball. I don't really like sports, period. But if I was going to watch sports, baseball and golf are way down at the bottom of the sports I would be watching. Okay? You're telling me this fag suddenly likes baseball? You're just protesting to protest, you fucking bitch.
And they've taken that. They've ruined it. So I don't want to be part of it. I gave all my tickets away. I canceled all my subscriptions. They're not going to get a cent from me. And
I don't think they ever did, you fucking liar.
I'm encouraging all of my friends to do the same. And like the thing is, like I really want to go back in that park. I want to go in there and feel good about it.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you'd be in there, regardless of whether they were having gay day or not. You're there for the team, you dumbass, not for Star Wars Day. Not for fucking Irish Day or Gay Day. You're there to celebrate the goddamn team that's playing the game. You fucking idiot.
I want them to do something that makes me feel good about it, you know?
That's not how it works, you idiot. They're the baseball players. They're already doing something to make you feel good. They're playing the game. It's called for the love of the game, not the love of the gay.
Woke as fuck.
Someone forgot to tell this motherfucker. Son of man. Here you go with your racisms against your own kind. No. Look, I already explained this, alright? There's too many grifters and too many goddamn fucking weirdos and people that obviously have mental deficiencies that nobody wants to be their friends, and so they go to the one group that suddenly accepts everyone. What in the fuck, man? Every group has qualifications to come and hang out and join. There is nothing wrong with that. That's how you keep it legit, tight, and organized. Now it's a big goddamn mess. This pussy over here. You know? The gays were never about sports to begin with. Let it be known. There's racisms everywhere, man. This idiot over here being a dumbass and shit. Disney. Those other retards at the beginning that we showed. Some of us, like I said last week, are not gonna take it anymore. I'm not gonna break out into a singing and dance number. Not this week. But some of us, we're not gonna take it anymore. And if you fucking try to push us around, well, be careful. It don't matter how drunk you are. Because sooner or later, a gay might push back.
I want you to chicken. Chicken is fucking good. What is your problem? Whatever works. Whatever works.
Is it for real?
Yeah, that's my way of home. What the fuck? You're fucking Fuck you, motherfucker! This is 60 years old. Fuck off! Steve, you gotta have Steve, it's 2 versus 1.
He was telling his gay lover, Steve, get him off me, it's 2 versus 1.
Let's get it! Have chicken. Have chicken. Have chicken.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything, babe. I was just in line. These 2 drunk, fat, white, fucking Trump supporters started at. Ha ha, yeah.
Live.
Oh my god. Hey, you know, that was a pretty even fight, even though it was 2 versus 1, because it was 2 drunk guys versus 1 gay guy. So that evened it out right there. Literally. All right. The fact that both of them were drunk and that guy's gay and has no experience in fighting in a manly fight, that made it fucking legit. But he held his own, man. He fucking took them out. If you watch closely, he beat both of their asses, the drunk asses. And he didn't know how to fight. You know, it was just by like, this is what I saw on TikTok, so I'm gonna do it too. Yeah.
Woke as fuck.
Oh, that right there. Is that where he was trying to fuck him, Joku, just like you said? Oh yeah. And then that guy's boyfriend got in, and so he got pissed. And that guy knew how it was a little bit, but this guy tricked him. Look, that drunk motherfucker falls right into the AI right there that you order. Somebody lost their job, so there's AI in McDonald's that takes your order now. That guy ran right into the AI. And the boyfriend's all like, please stop. And he's like, help me. There's 2 versus 1. Look, man, I don't know why people are picking fights in public. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to beat someone to death, please don't get into a fight. Because this is the kind of shit that happens, and you need to be ready for it. I will bite someone's nose off if I have to. I am literally 5 feet tall and weigh 100 pounds. I fight any way that I can, and I never lose. I will bite your fucking nose off. I will bite your finger off. You will leave crying. You will leave raped with no pants on, with your gaping asshole that big, after fighting me. I promise you.
Woke as fuck.
It doesn't matter how big you are. Everyone gets fucked when they fight the son of man. Aw, yeah.
Woke as fuck.
Let me know, pussies. Yeah. Son of man, how dare you? How dare you what? I just showed a badass motherfucker take out 2 drunk MAGAs. The fuck are you complaining about, you pussies? Yeah. This is the last week of Pride Month, so I'm representing, showing how badass our community, when they get pushed to the limit, they can whoop some ass. Just like anyone else, motherfucker. Just like anyone else. Yeah. Yeah. Bite their pee off. No, I don't do that, Joku. All right, I'm no Lorena Bobbert. All right, I'm not Lorena Bobbert. That bitch. She should have been in jail for life. She should have been executed. Hung. How dare she? Penis is a very sacred thing. Cultures used to worship the penis. They made their statues made of the penis. Not of the vagina. Think about it. Of the fucking penis. For a reason. Penises are smart. Some vaginas, well, most vaginas, let's be honest, they're racists.
Genders are there?
2.
And they are?
Male, female.
But what about someone's right to tell you what their gender is?
No problem at all. So it's you're going to tell me what your gender is, but in the world is less fucked world, I don't have to believe it, but I'm thrilled for you. You're a lampshade. I'm so happy. Let me put a light bulb up your arm. Brilliant. Don't require me to think what you think. Okay.
Live.
The most simplest thing, bro, about how all these dumb motherfuckers want to come out here and talk about, Nazis and fascism. But the very thing they do is the very definition of Nazism and fascism, you fucking morons. Don't tell me what to think. Don't tell me what is right or wrong. I have the very same right you have. Like she said, you want to believe you're a fucking lampshade? Good. Here's a fucking light bulb up your ass. But don't tell me what the fuck I have to believe. Just like you can believe that you're a lampshade, I can believe that you're not and that you're retarded. All right? It's called freedom of thinking for yourself. You fucking idiots. Totalitarianism, fascism, and Nazism is what you do. You don't accept people, even though our movement started as acceptance of everyone. Now it's either you say or what we say, or else you're a Nazi and you're canceled. And shit, you're racist. That's all it is, man. I don't like this lady, but she's right. She's fucking right. Look at her in her fucking Jewish nose. Fucking Zionist fuck. Fuck you. That's it for Gay Month. It's over. This is the last time you're gonna see this bandana. It's the last time you're gonna see sweet old Brittany on the channel. I love you, Brittany. We did celebrate another holiday. Like I said, Pride Month was ruined thanks to Trump and the UFC. Everybody took all the it took all the attention away from the gays. Everybody focused on Trump and the UFC and the get beat up and all that shit. Bunch of men drinking beer, yelling, huffing and puffing. Well, it wasn't enough. We had to have a bunch of MAGAs take over the only month that's ever existed for us. But we had to share it with the black community as well. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. I hope you guys had a safe weekend. I was actually thinking he was saying beat his allegory. And I was like, holy fuck. This guy must be in college. He must be in the English major. But I think he's saying beat his ass Corey. Except he doesn't know how to stop between words or say certain letters. So it sounds like allegory. So the man, there you go, being racist. So a bunch of black kids fought in the park during a celebration. That happens all the time, not just on Juneteenth. Why are you being a racist? And then you have to go and insult one of the uneducated kids there. All right, so he didn't pay attention because he was too busy being distracted by his Trump and MAGA friends. That's what happened. That's why he doesn't know how to speak properly. Oh yeah. Then explain this, dumbass.
So in honor of Juneteenth, we practicing our right to be able to read. Go ahead and read me that paragraph.
Okay, so the Kaluna received a subpoena after a particular receiver with his liaison.
God damn it!
Period. All right, in honor of Juneteenth, we practicing our right to be able to read. Go ahead, cuz, read me the paragraph.
I don't think he knows how to read, period. He says, what are these squiggly lines on the screen? Where are all the pictures and moving images? He didn't even try.
In honor of Juneteenth, we practicing our right to be able to read. We practicing our right to be able to read. Go ahead and read me that paragraph, Sean.
All right. The colony received a. I have no clue. Yeah, I'm done.
I'll tell you one thing, man. God bless him for at least trying, because that other guy, I mean, like I said, he saw no pictures and no moving images, so he didn't even try. This guy tried. All right, that's an A for effort in somebody's book.
All right, in honor of Juneteenth, we practicing our right to be able to read. Go ahead and read me that paragraph, Nick.
The colonial received a subpoena after a peculiar, is it rendezvous with his liaison?
Live.
This little girl has a future. She only got one word wrong. And I gotta say, man, Colonel is very, very hard. Because that's not even how it's, the way it sounds, like Colonel. That's the, look at that. That's not even the way it sounds. If you were just reading it, like if you were from a foreign country and you were learning your ABCs and they gave you the word Colonel, this is exactly how you would say it. Colonel. Colonel. You know what I'm saying? I hate the English language, dude. You know, you could say the word live, L-I-V-E. Like, I want to live free in America. But then you can say the word, I want to see Bon Jovi live, L-I-V-E. The same fucking word with two different meanings, spelled the exact same way, but pronounced totally fucking different, having two different fucking meanings. That's how hard the American language is. And people don't realize that. So, congratulations to her, man. Let's just hope she doesn't get pregnant.
Period. Let's go, Nick.
Yeah, she still called her the N-word, even after she found out she's smarter than the rest of them. What are you gonna do? Don't worry, Juneteenth is a time to celebrate. And not everybody went to the park to start fights. Not everybody went around to barbecues trying to embarrass everybody, show no, they don't know how to read and shit. They should have gone to Floyd Mayweather's house and exposed that dumb son of a bitch for not knowing how to read. No. Some people decided to spend their hard-earned money on vacations. And they celebrated a little too soon in the actual line of the cruise line. I ain't gonna lie, this is exactly how it is when I fight. This is why I say you can't win against the son of man. Because look at all those cops. The cops can't do nothing. They have no control over rabid people. I turn rabid. You know? That's why I don't like fucking confrontations. I'd rather just stay alone. I've been in trouble in the past. It's not any fun. Running from the law, hiding, laying low for a few years. It's better to not get into trouble. Some people, it's in their blood, bro. It's in their blood. Think about it, man. Your ancestors, they used to fight wars with spears and fucking their bare hands in the jungle. It's in you. The instincts are in you. Yeah. Don't worry, man. The celebrations didn't just end at the line. It continued on board as well. That little girl's like, why are you hitting me? I'm breaking up the fight. You're right, Gomer. We're supposed to be civilized in our day and age. You know, we're no longer, you know, like heathen in the jungle fighting with our bare hands. It's for survival. Now we're fighting because this motherfucker bumped into me and shit. Oh my God. It happens everywhere, man. It happens everywhere. Some people, I don't know, man. Some people just think they're too privileged. Just because they made a holiday for you doesn't mean that everyone else should bend over backwards for you. Like this girl right here, coming out of San Antonio, Texas, who grounded a flight because she didn't want to put her bag in the overhead. And they asked her to please put her bag in the overhead. She wanted to keep it on the aisle. And she didn't want to do it. And you know how it is nowadays. They don't fuck around anymore in an airplane. And so they said, we're grounding the plane. Everyone get off. We're bringing in the cops, and she's getting arrested. Everyone's flight is delayed. You're going to have to, you know, when you get to wherever you're going, you're going to have to buy another ticket because your other flight was late because you already arrived late, and it's all this one person's fault. And everybody knew, and you could see that white man next to that Mexican man right there. You could see right there how everyone felt about the situation. Here she is being escorted by the police officers. And she thinks, because it's Juneteenth, that she's in the right about all this. What did he woke motherfuckers there? Their rainbow shirt. I'm accepted now. Everyone needs to do what I want to do. That's not how it works, bitch. In public, you need to conduct yourself and be respectful to people around you. You fucking idiot. God damn it, man. What's wrong with people, man? We're privileged. You're privileged. I would love to have everyone go spend 6 months in a third world country. Please. I would love it. You'll come back a different person. You won't be like this bitch right here. That's what I'm trying to say. Juneteenth. All over the place. Even Chi-Town, or as they like to say, Chirac, celebrated. You know, in the usual way they celebrate.
This was supposed to be a joyous time. Neighbors say many people had gathered to celebrate Juneteenth when things took a violent turn. Surveillance video capturing what appears to be a barrage of gunfire. Shortly after, you see people running for cover. Chicago police were called to 95th and Princeton after a mass shooting around 11 Friday night.
I'm gonna be honest with you, this isn't just Juneteenth. This is every fucking Thursday and Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night in Chicago. Alright, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. Alright, but it is Juneteenth and everybody gets riled up. Of course this was gonna happen. 35 being shot is very little compared to the regular number that goes down every weekend. That's all I'm trying to say. So I don't know why the news is trying to instigate and be racist, but you know how it is. What did Chicago's beloved mayor have to say about all this? Well, you know what any Democratic mayor would say about this kind of shit. This is all Trump's fault, because he's turning a lot of people MAGAs, and everybody's being racist. Racism is at blame for all the violence in Chicago.
People and advancing. Building on our commitment to protecting working people and advancing equity across our city, I want to turn to another important part of this work. 2 years ago, I signed an executive order establishing a task force to shine a light on the harm that slavery and racist policies have caused and continue to cause, and particularly the harm that they've caused to Black Chicagoans, while more importantly, identifying pathways towards repair, opportunity, and investment.
It's these racist policies in Washington that is causing all the gangs and all these kids to kill each other in my city. That's what's happening. Chicago's always been good. They don't call it Chirac for a reason. I don't know how these people get elected, man. We're supposed to be electing people to fix things, not allow things to happen, man. It's like, he's a black guy. Black people in charge should be allowed to arrest black people, and it shouldn't be called racist. You would think Chicago, especially after having a black president, would be the safest city in America. I don't think any one of you wants to live in Chicago. I don't. Oh, son of man, you're just like this gay Indian guy being a racist on YouTube. Oh yeah? Well, here's a straight black man being a racist, saying the same shit.
Every time we turn around, there's something going on in Chicago. Every time. And the vast majority of victims happen to be black. When we gonna speak about that? Same energy, y'all. Don't lose the intensity. Keep the same intensity.
It hits a little different when someone with the same skin tone says it, doesn't it?
We gonna fight and fight and fight over a young kid that admitted he killed somebody? And we hear crickets when 39 people get shot and 6 get killed in Chicago on Juneteenth?
Oh my God. I don't like this guy. I don't. But there's a lot of fucking topics that this guy shoots the truth, man. You know, I may not see eye to eye in every point of view, but even he realizes that there is a very big problem when his demographic elects leaders to be in charge of them, and they do nothing to change anything for them. Then who the fuck will ever represent you, bro? The whites are never gonna represent you. Fuck, I'm telling you right now, the browns are not gonna represent you. And the browns includes Indians, Mexicans, and and everyone in between. The Asians. The Asians will definitely never represent you. If you can't even trust your own people, man, what do you got, man? What do you fucking got? Nothing. Nothing, bro. Cheers to Stephen Smith over here at ESPN. Straight shooting from the hip, as they say. But it's not all just bad news. It's not. The future looks promising, my friends. The future is full of rising stars, because over Juneteenth, we had none other than Young Proof representing Cell Block 3, everybody! I gotta slow down. I don't want to get copywritten because this shit's gonna be a hit next week. Live. God damn it, man. That is the future right there. Fuck Drake. This guy's gonna be hot. Not just him, man. We also got Young VIP with his mama dancing in the background, by the way. Yeah, goddamn, bro. I will go to every concert as long as his mama's on stage. Oh. God damn it, dude. Look at that fucking chick is stacked. So it was a good Juneteenth, everybody. I can't wait till next year. It's gonna be badass. There was, I don't want to just jump the gun here. There was one racist in the community that really fucked up Juneteenth. Really did. The whole play. If you saw all the videos we showed, it was popping. It was perfect. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing. Unfortunately, Pastor Manning of the Allah faith was at it again, my friends.
You can't manage niggas. You can't trust me. I've been working with them for 45 years. A nigga just ain't gonna do the right thing. He got an attitude about everything. Pastor Manning, he ain't for the black man. He against the black man. Then you got rap music. Damn. And it gets worse. Our youth today, you go to Daytona Beach, I don't know if y'all seen some of the videos. They even go on the roof.
He watches this channel, by the way.
This restaurant now, they're like a bunch of monkeys. I swear before God. Black Gen Zers, somewhere between 15.
Black Gen Zers. You see how he specifically said this generation.
And 30, they're like monkeys. They're like marauding monkeys. Turn loose on shopping malls, restaurants, running amok, knocking over things, fighting and shooting and killing, half naked. They're like monkeys. Send their asses back to the jungle. You can't manage niggas. You can't.
All right.
Live.
Let it be known, Son of Man does not condone or his views don't fall in line with Pastor Manning or none of the racist things he just said. That man speaks for himself and his faith. That's all. Anyways, happy Juneteenth, everybody!
Live.
Moving on to U.S. politics, but since we're still keeping it Juneteenth, let's celebrate some of our colored politicians, and we're gonna go with one of the darkest motherfuckers out there, none other than Barack Hussein Obama, or should I say Barry Soetoro, and his Library of Doom that opened to the public. And I gotta say, man, you're about to get a tour of the section of the library, because the rest of the building is not a library. It's a bunch of pictures of Obama being gay in college and Michelle being a man. Bunch of shit like that. Their dresses and whatever they wore and whatever they played with. Tricycles and bullshit and a half. All right. The pictures they'll never show you is Barack Obama's father visiting George Bush Sr. while Barack Obama sits on fucking George Bush Sr.'s lap with a lollipop. They'll never show you that fucking picture. Because why? Because you're a dumb fucking idiot and you're not awake like the rest of us. Welcome. Here's the fucking library.
Thank you. So let me give you guys my first impression of the library. Over here is a pretty big mural, and when you first enter as well, it says welcome to the library. There is a TV with Obama on it, and here are the books set out. So it'll be interesting to see the types of books that they have on display at
What the fuck is this? World War Z? What? Harry Potter? Is this a children's library? This is what $850 million of your tax dollars went to, you fucking morons!
really the library. Over there you can see the main building. That's actually the museum. So the library section of it is relatively small, and I'm not really seeing like categories. I don't see any signs that say this is the science section or these are the encyclopedias.
The books are not even alphabetized. The Dewey Decimal System, if you know what the fuck that is, I bet you a lot of you pussies don't because you've never even seen a library. The Dewey Decimal System doesn't even exist in this fucking building because the books are just thrown on the shelves just for people to read or look at the pictures.
Looks like the books are kind of just kind of spread all around. I mean, like look up, you don't see any types of symbols for what kinds of books they are, so they're pretty scattered, the types of books around. I do see quite a few war books. This is about how brave men and women fought against Hitler, and this was interesting. You have a Ghost of Hiroshima, so it tells the stories of the people.
All right. Fuck this building, man. $850 billion. The black contractors that build it have not been paid yet. And the people that live there, not to mention the Native Americans that originally the land was stolen from, but the people that live there were forced out of there. Not paid for their fucking, they were just literally moved out. The people, there was a bunch of old buildings and apartments that people lived there, and they told them, you have 3 months to move out. We're gonna tear everything down. No one talks about that shit, right? No. Because it's party time at the Obama Library, everybody! I can't play this, but then, it's one of these gay songs, Oh yeah, doing the line dancing right there, looking just like the Carnival Cruise. It's only a matter of time before there's gonna be a big fucking riot and a bunch of fights. Beautiful. Oh, Cinnamon, there you go, being jealous of the first black president, you racist. You're jealous of the first black president who ever did it. Came out of slavery in America, a land established by a bunch of rich Jewish Nazis. Oh yeah? It's not just me saying it, motherfucker. It's Morgan Freeman, one of the smartest black men that has ever walked this face on this planet, who has lived, literally lived, all right, through so many presidents, has lived through the actual dark ages that your kind supposedly went through. Morgan Freeman is calling out the lies.
Obama is not our first black president. Can you explain to people what you were talking about?
People are saying Obama's the first black president, and he's not. He's the first mixed race president. This whole Obama thing that everybody seems to forget that he had a mama and she was white.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
but the world, that may be true, but
that's the same shit about Drake. Everybody says, oh, Drake is Jewish. His mother is white. You idiots.
I mean,
but the world, that may be true, but the world perceives.
It is.
It is true.
That may be true. No, not maybe, you dumb bitch. It is.
Woke Pack, full live.
Wake the fuck up, man. God bless the woke people in America. The real woke.
Woke as fuck.
You sound like that fucking idiot last week. You don't understand what woke originally means. Awakened. Open your fucking eyes. Fucking morons. But don't worry, motherfuckers. It's not the first mixed president we're gonna have. Because there's others coming. And God bless others that are still trying.
Running for president. You've talked about that you're thinking about running for president, right? How is that thought process going? What's the process in that? And I know you're on a listening tour, and I'm curious what you're hearing from people as you've gone around the country, what people are telling you that maybe you've learned that you didn't know before the process of doing so.
What people are telling me includes that they want to believe in systems, and they've lost trust in those systems. What I hear a lot is that people know that at the end of this administration, there will be a lot of debris. I tell them often, I can't guarantee that it won't get worse before it gets better. But the one—
This lady's drunk. And it's nothing but a bunch of gibberish that she's saying. And She's not even answering his question, if you really are listening.
One thing I do know is at the end of it, there will be a lot of debris, and it would be irresponsible to then address that in a way that we only talk about what should we do, what do we need to do to rebuild, if we do that with any sense of nostalgia.
That guy, look at his face. He's like, what? And Arnold is all of a sudden wondering why he has forgotten the English language because he doesn't understand anything this Indian lady just said.
That would be irresponsible. The status quo is not working for a lot of people. And
I don't want to make you guys dumber by listening to her, but look, there's people out there that are woke as fuck.
Woke as fuck.
And not everyone is racist about it.
Truly believe this. We each have light inside of us. And we need to know that that is what inspires our hope as much as anything external to ourselves. And when we feel that and not allow an election or an individual to dampen that light, and instead let that light kind of carry us in particular through moments of darkness, that we not only act on that hope, but we inspire that hope in each other. And in particular at this moment, it is so important that we not only have hope, but that we understand that that should be a verb.
What can we say?
What are you talking about? Kamala. Kamala. Oh my God. You haven't learned. You. Okay. Okay.
It's gonna be a funny Democratic race. Because we got Gavin Newsom, Bernie Sanders, and this bitch, and AOC all running. I don't even care about, who goes up against Vance. It's watching the Democrats, all of them try to fight each other to see who gets to be on the ballot. That's gonna be the real circus. I can't wait for that shit. They're a bunch of fucking morons. Yeah.
Live.
Some people are smarter than others, man. Some people, like some of the videos we showed, tend to digress themselves and lower themselves to acts of, like Pastor Manning said, acting like monkeys in the jungle. Others choose to evolve and think for a change.
Since the left can't seem to give us a list of anything the Democrats have accomplished outside of hating Trump with every waking moment of their life, I decided I would make a list for them. Starting with expanding taxpayer-funded healthcare for undocumented immigrants while many Americans struggle with medical debt. Allowing non-citizens to vote in local elections, which weakens the value of citizenship, and it helps them get more foreign votes than actual U.S. citizens. Because since they can't get your vote because Americans don't fuck with them, they gotta get the foreigners to vote for how our country should be run. Oh, this is a good one. They want to provide free housing assistance and hotel programs for migrants while veterans and homeless Americans wait for help. Oh, they want to oppose stricter border enforcement and ICE expansion despite the Americans' concerns over crime, trafficking, human trafficking, and child trafficking. Because quite frankly, they could give a fuck about the safety of the Americans so long as they get their votes. Here's another great accomplishment.
Live.
This little girl is fucking smart as fuck. She goes on for 2 minutes listing a bunch of shit and taking names and calling out shit. But that really sums it up. Because they'd rather see America get destroyed, so as long as they get votes, because the only thing they care about is staying in power. Because the paycheck plus the incentives which is insider trading, makes them millionaires, keeps them wealthy, and so their families can grow up wealthy, and their generations, their children's children, and everybody else can grow up wealthy, while you and your family struggle, and everyone continues to live in poverty, except for the wealthy elite.
The Americans, so long as they get their votes.
And that's really what it's all about, bro. And that's what this whole game is, bro. That's what the whole game is. Your money's not spent on what you think it's going to be spent. Everything you give is supposed to be some kind of investment for the country, right? Like, it's like a stock market. You have a social security number. You're supposed to be worth something, some value. What do they give you? Some piece of shit retirement check at the end of your life that's just going to have to pay for whatever property taxes or medical bills you have to pay for. And then you're still expected to buy groceries with whatever left is left over. There ain't shit for you. Nothing goes back to you, man. Not even at the end of your weak, pathetic lives after you've given everything for your job. You get nothing in return. It's the way it is, man. It's the way it is. Where does your money go to? Well, we see where it goes to. A bunch of nonsense, like an Obama fucking a Lego cube of doom and shit. It goes to fund wars like the war in Iran and the Ukraine. And sometimes some of the funding, some of the missiles and drones that we give Zelensky, well, Zelensky feels like making money on the side as well. And the dumbass ends up selling it to Mexican cartels.
The strike package, we have a seat for you on a B-2 and you can watch the bombs go off. Would you like to do that? Nobody wants to do that. There's no interest in this country in any of that crap. But people in this country are damn well interested in what's happening on the Mexican border, and I just spent 3 days down there. And they're damn well interested in what's happening in Mexico, because they know that that is a cesspool of barbarism, savagery, criminality. And
those of us that grew up in the border know this is all true.
That's our existential threat. Not China, not Russia, not Iran, not anywhere. We can manage those things. President Trump can manage those things. This thing down on the Mexican border is really at a boiling point. We need to understand that.
Tell me, what does that mean?
Well, what it means is that the cartels run everything. I mean, we hear about this President Scheinbaum in Mexico. Forget it. You know,
as soon as she became president, there used to be a war on drugs, and the military actively has been fighting and engaging in fights in public against cartels, probably for the past 10 years. But as soon as this president got elected, she stopped all that, and now the cartels are back doing whatever they want without nobody stopping them.
She controls, 40 square kilometers in Mexico City.
Cheers, Rose!
Live.
Thank you for being here, motherfucker.
This whole thing is an organized crime state. Everyone in Mexico knows the truth. You know, if you go to Mexico City, my oldest son was just down there for a month, and he speaks very fluent Spanish, and he was talking to lots of people, and he loved the place, loved Mexico City, loves Mexicans. But they'll tell you flat out, well, don't go there, and don't go here, and don't go there, and don't ride in this cab, and don't take this automobile, don't go to that airport. You know, everybody knows the truth. Everybody knows who operates what, who controls what. And if you navigate through this maze of invested power of the cartels, you can survive. But if you accidentally cross into their territory and are seen as a potential problem in any way, shape, or form, you're dead. But at the same time, you've got whole families of these cartels, people that work for them, that are being treated for dental needs, medical problems, whatever else. I mean, you join the cartel, you get free health care, you get all of this. It's bizarre. but it's real. And you pointed out the weapons going down there are serious. I was down there and we talked to several people who are border patrolmen, also talked to some Texas Guard people, and said we just go 100 yards on the other side into Mexico, and behind the ridgeline over there, you'll see all the weapons, all the RPGs, the Javelin missile systems that have found their way to Mexico.
Javelin missile system?
Oh, yeah, we've got it. They've got those things over there.
From you.
They have Black Hawk helicopters. The cartel has Black Hawk helicopters, bro. The military-industrial complex makes billions of fucking dollars making weapons out of our tax dollars. Weapons for wars we never fight because everything is just drones and bombs from far away. But they make tons of tanks. Think about this. They make tons of helicopters and jets. And then what? Then it has to be sold because we're not using them and they're getting old. It's a scam. How do you think they're worth billions? The military-industrial complex is its own cartel. It's its own little government within the government. That's how they make money. We sell arms to everybody in the fucking world.
Ukraine.
Yeah, sure. Well, we sent over, I don't know how many, 1,000 of them? And several hundred were captured by the Russians. And then I'm sure several were sold on the black market. I mean, about 50% of everything that showed up there ended up somewhere that didn't belong.
That's how it works, bro. That's how it works. It's pretty crazy, man. Your tax dollars goes everywhere, man, to create destruction globally. Not only that, but to create destruction at the local levels, my friend.
Oh, it's paid. Speaking of being paid, how much do you get paid to protest? I know that's a pretty
usually
popular thing.
protest rates go like outside agitator rates or just strict protest rates.
Like
Agitator rates.
Sign up, put your coat on, hold a sign that was pre-made
Signs
for you.
low.
Obviously,
You just hold a sign. I got a couple of pictures holding signs. I can tell you those contracts are lower, maybe 20 an hour to hold a sign. You want to outside agitate?
20 an hour to just be out there. Fuck Trump. I love lesbians. Whatever sign they give me. I need to find out where these jobs are at. I ain't playing. Whether I believe in it or not matters shit to me if they're paying $20 an hour for me to be out there high as fuck.
Smoke weed every day.
With a sign next to a bunch of fags. Sign me up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Agitate? I go 50 an hour.
Nice.
I go 50 an hour. And then once we pass certain, those contracts are lower, maybe 20 an hour to hold a sign. You want to outside agitate? I go 50 an hour.
Nice.
50 an hour to agitate. I mean, you're risking getting arrested. I honestly would be fine with $20 an hour just being there all day. Imagine $20 an hour to just hold a sign. That ain't nothing, bro.
Nice.
I go 50 an hour.
But I ain't gonna do 50 an hour to possibly get arrested, tased, or hit with a baton from a cop who's had enough of my bullshit.
And then once we pass certain temperatures, we're in the negatives. Like negative 30 Minneapolis, I'm charging 100 an hour to be out here.
Yeah, you better.
You know who's paying me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got
100 an hour if it's cold out there. Fucking shit. There's money to be made, folks. Just gotta get in with the right circles. That's all I'm saying. Here's another old relic that has gotten rich on all of our tax dollars and insider trading. One of these other people that preach, oh, we gotta stop oligarchy when they themselves are the oligarchy. Talking about where your tax dollars are going, by the way.
Just the California lawmakers just passed a law. It hasn't been signed by Governor Newsom, but giving government assistance to undocumented immigrants to buy houses. That's kind of a different place than the Democratic Party used to be on immigration, is it not? I'm not going to say that's what the country's going to do, but that's certainly where California is.
Well, let me just say, immigration had always been a bipartisan issue. I refer you to
But not free houses.
Well, that's not free housing. It's the American dream being available to more people. But
she says, I don't call it free housing. I call it the American dream being available to more people who are not Americans. Because if I was allowed to be a part of these programs, then I could actually live well, like a lot of other people do. And I wouldn't feel so crummy all the time. Living in this shithole. God damn it, I don't even have fucking hot water! Sons of bitches. But no, where's my fucking tax dollars going? To make sure someone else from another fucking country lives better. Can't even get a decent fucking place to live, but someone else gets a house. Fuck you! God damn it! I was really angry there for a while. I would apologize, everybody. Cheers!
Live.
Oh, Sonny man, here you go being a fucking racist and shit. Being a racist, you motherfucker. Look at my skin. I have been the fucking bane of white people's existence. People look away from me. I've been judged by everyone, including people of my own kind. They think I'm disgusting. That's fine. I don't like any of you pussies either. Believe me. You think I'm lying about these motherfuckers? Just trying to get votes so they can stay in power and be richer than you fucking idiots. This is what we're dealing with. And I can tell you, you're gonna have to read the words there, because he's speaking in Mexican. I know what he's saying, and the translation is truthful.
Llegar y puta más voy a tardar en llegar que me regrese, no, mejor me quedo aquí para mientras, en lo que él sale. La mayoría de mis compañeros piensan que deberíamos dejarnos en México un tiempo trabajando en lo que él sale. Cuando él salga, así todos vamos para arriba.
He says everyone knows that the Democrats are in charge, so we just need to just stay here. Like, we just gotta wait until the Democrats are back, so then we can go back to America. Because we're all just waiting. That's what he says, we're waiting. Hundreds and thousands of them waiting until a Democratic president comes to let them back in. So they can get free housing with running water and electricity and all this shit paid for and food assistance and all that. That could be easily being given back to the citizens that are paying taxes. And everyone could be living well. Every fucking last one of us in America could be living well if we all had food assistance, fucking housing, just like the free shit someone who doesn't live here or pay taxes is getting. For fuck's sakes. Wake up, you morons. Wake up. Senator Manny, you're getting really racist. Oh yeah? You want me to get racist? Here we go. Here's racism at its finest, you bitches.
But it was a US missile.
Who you with?
BBC for the radio.
Fake BBC. You mean the ones that put AI in my mouth? The ones that gave me, had me saying a statement that they now admit was not true? The ones that put terrible words in my mouth and then had to admit that it was fake? The ones that are being sued now for $5 billion and don't know what to do? You with BBC? They're another fake outfit.
Are you able to confirm yet that it was a US missile?
Who you with?
Cheers, Trump. We love you. You rapist. A fucking rapist. He's not afraid to tell these motherfuckers. He's not afraid to tell them what's on his mind. Because he knows how to deal with these motherfuckers. They come at him with the stupid questions. So what are you going to do? You give them an answer that could be televised for everyone to see.
It's going to be a big event at the Kennedy Center. Do you intend to take part in it? Will you have a part to play in on December 5th?
I might play. I mean, I see the money that these soccer players, we call it soccer, but I see the money that these soccer players are making. I may try and play. I'm a very good athlete. My son.
Live.
This motherfucker's gonna attend the final game of the World Cup, and he said, I might play. They make good money. Fucking idiot. He did get pissed the other day, and he suddenly tweeted, the big oil companies are not dropping their price at the pump. Those prices, we're paying, and you can look this up, we're paying $59 for barrel right now. The prices are dropping like a rock. He says, the customers are being gouged. He's mad. He's mad because the oil companies went back on their agreement. The original agreement was, while this war happens, and shit, you can milk the money. But as soon as we got all the world buying our oil, and we got all the Venezuelan oil, and we got all the Iranian oil, and shit, because we stole $100 million worth of oil from those sons of bitches. When we attacked them, we landed, we took the oil from the refineries, and we took off while we were attacking them. No one knows about that. We're rich with oil. So the price of oil per barrel has gone down. Exxon and Valero and all those companies, they're buying gasoline cheaper. But yet, they're still driving up the price. And Trump is mad about it because that wasn't part of the original plan. And he's mad because he says, you're going to make me look bad. You're supposed to make money, but you're being greedy now.
That you said gas prices were not coming down quick enough.
That's right.
And you are concerned that there is price gouging going on, taking advantage of the prices. Sir, can you elaborate on that?
So it's ExxonMobil, it's Chevron, it's Shell, it's BP, it's a lot of them. The gasoline or the oil prices have come down so much, and we are not seeing anything at the pump by comparison to what it should be. We should be, in my opinion, at $2.25 right now at the pump.
At the price that the barrel of gasoline is being sold, your gas should really be being charged around $2.25. I'm still paying over $4. I don't know what the rest of you are. I keep telling you, man, and I've been saying this from the beginning. What in the motherfuck does Trump have to do with the price of gas? Or a war in another country? America has a lot of oil. We have a lot of oil in reserves, and we already took Venezuela, and their oil is coming directly to us now. We are 100% the world's largest oil holder right now. He has nothing to do with the companies that are doing this. And I was saying that before anything like this became an issue. I said, look, as soon as this war starts and Israel starts attacking Lebanon, I said, the price of oil is going to go up, even though Lebanon and Israel has nothing to do with America. And that's exactly what happened. And it's been happening ever since. Oh, so the man, there you go, defending your hero, that orange tan rapist and shit, the racist, defending him. Oh yeah, there's some people that are actually awake, unlike you dumbass, and they're gathering up their lawyers and are coming after ExxonMobil, Circle K, and all these fucking Indian-owned fucking franchises. Those motherfuckers, you better go back to your own country, stop ripping us off.
A new lawsuit claims gas stations are actually using AI to drive up prices at the pump. California drivers are suing 7 companies, including BP, Circle K, 7-Eleven, and Walmart. They claim they're using an AI tool called Calibrate, with a K, to adjust prices based on confidential data. The lawsuit claims this has increased gas prices by as much as 30 cents a gallon. Walmart told ABC News they are reviewing the complaint and will respond appropriately in court.
Look at this person. At 5 gallons, she's paying already $20, almost $20, $19.50 for 5 gallons, bro. It's fucking crazy. She's gonna end up filling up her car with probably $55. That's ridiculous. And that's if she doesn't have one of those big ass trucks like every other dumb American. You fucking idiots, you wanna drive around. I got a big truck, I got a big truck. You fucking, oh yeah, your big truck is bleeding you dry, you fucking dumbass. And making other people richer. Nothing to do with Trump. These are greedy motherfuckers. I'm sorry to say that a lot of them are Jews.
Here's another beauty. What's this one?
Well,
here's a real beauty.
early
Go
today,
ahead.
the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said his forces are not leaving Lebanon. That is a sticking point.
Who did he tell that to you?
He said it publicly in Israel.
Well, we're going to take a look at it.
Well, what would you do to make sure that he doesn't?
Well, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, but it gets solved. I'm a problem solver. I get problems solved real fast, including with Bibi. Go ahead.
He said, I'm a problem solver. I get things done, including with BB. That's what I call him, because he's a little bitch. Well, BB, unfortunately, is the devil and has to be stopped. And there is really nothing Trump can do, because BB is the enemy of humanity. Let it be known, Son of Man is saying it. He is the enemy of humanity, and he must be stopped. And unfortunately, Trump's not going to be the guy to do it. Trump is in his lap, whether he wants to admit it or not. This guy is evil, and all you got to do is just listen to him talk, because he doesn't even try to hide it.
That I shouldn't have taken at the time. They told me not to enter Rafah. I entered Rafah. I was told...
A bunch of Jews clapping for him.
Not to strike Hezbollah. We struck Hezbollah. They told me not to confront Iran. We confronted Iran. And today I want to begin with a simple question. What have we achieved?
War, death, and destruction. Because you were told by everyone, don't start a war. Don't kill people. There's no fighting happening. And yet he decided to start shooting bombs.
Because these same people, and whatever, their cronies in the press, are trying to diminish our achievements. In fact, they're trying to erase them completely.
Diminish our achievements, erase them. No, everybody knows what you're doing, motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna forget what you're doing. Everybody's awake. This guy's a devil, bro. You don't believe me? Here's another speech. Look at the evil shit he says. I mean, just like this post says, this guy is the fucking Antichrist.
Also wrote The Lessons of History. Very brief, 100-page book.
He says the most evilest thing.
In which he said, well, history proves that, unfortunately and unhappily, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan.
He said, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan.
Because if you are strong enough, ruthless enough, powerful enough, evil will overcome good.
Because if you're powerful enough, evil will overcome good. It's coming out of his own mouth, bro.
Aggression will overcome moderation. So you have no choice. If you look at the world as it is today, you have to be blind not to see that the democracies led by the United States.
Listen, here is the threat against us. This is why we're going to have another 9/11 or some bullshit happen in our country. All you have to do is listen to this threat right here.
You have to be blind not to see that the democracies led by the United States have to reassert their will to defend themselves and to oppose their enemies in time while there's still time, before the jarring gong of danger wakes them up and wakes them up too late.
They need to strike with us before something happens and it's too late for them. That's a threat to America, bro. Fuck you.
This is where we are now. The fact that people don't see that, the fact that a lot of the news media are harking on a lot of fake news, but also a lot of short-sightedness, and do not see the historic period and the historic struggle that we are engaged in now.
This guy's Satan, bro. He wants to bring upon the end of the world, bro. That's why he's saying this. The historic. He wants the apocalypse. This guy's evil, bro. They are all fucking evil, bro. Because while the rest of the world is trying to be peaceful right now, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but everybody's trying to be peaceful with the World Cup and shit. The Jews in Israel are having watch parties of them bombing the shit out of other countries. And we're supposed to be sympathetic for these people, bro. We're supposed to be fucking pro-Israel, right? Like that, they're Nazis, bro. They're fucking Nazis, bro. They're funded by the devil themselves. They're funded the whole time and created, established, and a plan by none other, the devil himself, whether you want to believe it or not. But here's more proof. Pussies.
And then the biggest foundation we have, which was set up by another forebear, Edmund de Rothschild, 140 years ago. So it's
the Rothschilds 140 years ago.
140 years ago. So it's the oldest one in Palestine. That one, because Israel is still a comparatively young country, that one has, it's firstly, and this is terribly important for us as a family, it is for all the citizens of Israel. Because it was set up before Israel itself was created, when my forebears set it up.
We set up an account for all of Israel before Israel was even created. Okay, it was their idea. Because these guys are demonics, evil people that only want to bring upon the apocalypse because that is Satan's bidding.
We set it up for everybody, regardless of their religion, of their creed, their lack of religion, their profession. And that informs everything that we do. And then the biggest foundation we have, which was set up by another forebear, Edmund de Rothschild, 140.
We're all puppets, bro. It's the elites, the rich, the powerful, the elected, and then it's everyone else that is asleep. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. It's a crazy, crazy, man. Like they said, these guys are trying to bring upon the apocalypse. Netanyahu, Bibi, talking about fucking, these are unprecedented times to be alive. It's biblical and shit. Yeah, it is crazy, man. It's a crazy time we're living in. It's crazy everywhere. Not just in America. Not just in Israel. But in Paris, migrants are becoming a real problem, just like in the United States, apparently. Except, unlike the United States, where we are the government and the citizens pay for their housings and their food, in Paris, they're just allowed to go into any establishment and take whatever they want without getting in trouble. They don't get arrested. They don't get served. Can you please stop? Everyone apparently just allows it. And is okay with it, apparently. Look at this. And that's like the second guy who just walked in there to do that. Well, what are you gonna do when you pay your mayors, when you elect your city officials who don't enforce the police captain to do their job? The police officers, are told you can't do these to these types of people. Well, this is what happens. What fucking happens? Be careful when leaving America, because you'll quickly find out that the rest of the world is just as shitty as it is here. And like I told you last week or the week before, I don't remember when we do this fucking show, I'm high and drunk. Don't go paragliding or balloon riding in Brazil. Because a bunch of fucking people, and that's a person there falling to their death, by the way. And a whole family and crew, well, as you saw in that video. I went on a hot air balloon, and as I was signing, and this wasn't a third world country, as I was signing the release form, I wasn't really thinking how dangerous this was. Until we were up there. I'd say once we had reached the height of a 3-story or 4-story building, I realized what I did. And I realized I couldn't ask them to stop or hang on, put me down, and then you can leave again. I was like, that's it. I'm in here for the ride. I hope I don't die, bro. I realized this is fucked. What did I just do? What did I just fucking do? We don't even have parachutes on in case something bad happens, I was thinking in my head. And it was scary, bro. It was the most scared I've ever been in my life. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It really was. I took some pictures. But mostly, there was a rope on the side of and I had tied the rope around my arm, and I was just holding on like this. And I was the only one that was like this. Everyone was taking pictures. Oh, wow, wow. And I was just like, you idiots. We could die. There's a guy who doesn't speak English, and he's he's the one who's driving this thing. Oh, my God. Yeah. God rest their souls, man. That must have been absolutely terrifying. Be thankful for your lives. Meanwhile, in India, the carnival was in town. Believe it or not, nobody got injured or hurt. There was a lot of women that got raped. No one got in trouble or got caught. Several people got pregnant. It was a good day. It was a good Sunday. I think it was Ganesh's birthday or some shit like that. I don't know. Some fucking elephant with 7 arms, 3 eyes. Some weird shit they believe in. It was a good time. It was a good time, everybody. Unfortunately, and the next couple of videos are going to be extremely fucking graphic. Just to let you know. Something crazy fucking happened on Thursday. It started with 2 7.9 earthquakes in Venezuela, a country we took over. Back to back. And in case you didn't know, 7.9 is fucking high, bro. That's like, you're about to see how bad this is.
Está temblando. Observen cómo quedó el aeropuerto Maiquetía estando nosotros acá adentro. Mira, el desastre que hay. Acabado totalmente. Observen.
That's inside the airport, he's saying. Dude, needless to say, 2 back-to-back 7.9s happened. And it was worse in the city, bro. That was the airport. This was outside. That guy, I feel bad, man, because that guy was praying, saying, God, please stop. Make it stop. God, please. Scary. Man, houses, buildings, tons of stuff collapsed. Meanwhile, motherfuckers over here fighting over bullshit, complaining about, I told them no cheese and they put fucking cheese on my fucking hamburger and shit. Look at this, man. I think we should all be fucking thankful right now of our current states and the country that you live in, that we don't live in a fault lines and shit. Because it's not like this is an underdeveloped country. Those buildings, some of those buildings could be just like ours over here. They're just falling over and shit. They had 2 huge earthquakes back to back, bro. They never stood a chance. This is the aftermath of some of these cities, bro. It literally looks like Godzilla. Like Godzilla just passed by, bro. That's not me trying to be funny. Look at this shit. The weird and crazy part that a lot of people are not mentioning is that 20 minutes later, a 6.9 hit Japan. That's real shaking, bro. And then, a little while later, a 5.9 hit California. And this was like a huge chain reaction, bro. It happened all over within minutes of one another. It was like it just traveled a wave. The Philippines and New Guinea got some too. The Earth is not happy with the energy we are releasing while we're inhabiting its fucking its crust, right? It's not happy with us. It's not happy with us. It's insane, bro. I think earthquakes are scary. I think we should be lucky that wherever you live, hopefully you don't live anywhere there could possibly be a fault line. I've never experienced an earthquake, but I bet you if something, hopefully I never do. I'll just run outside the building, bro. The safest, to me, the safest place would be outside. The worst that could happen, a hole could open up and you fall in, but at least something doesn't crush you to death, is all I'm trying to say. God damn it. You know, the shitty part about all this is just like tornadoes, there's warnings. But look at the warning, bro. Look at this guy in California. He gets the warning, and then look how fast this shit is. It was probably like 3 seconds when the warning started that then he felt the earthquake. So when you hear the warning on your phone, be careful. You have 3 seconds to react before you die, bro. Wow, that's your warning, bro. 3 fucking seconds. Pretty shitty. Pretty fucking shitty. We're gonna get into the World Cup. But what everybody was talking about, especially me, was about this psychic that was waiting for the UFOs to arrive during the Brazil game in Miami. Everybody was waiting. I watched the whole game. It never happened. It never happened. God damn it. God damn it! But something that did happen an hour before the game went down. In Brazil, they got a warning.
Defesa Civil, Misanthrope 4. Misanthrope 4. Defesa Civil, Misanthrope 4.
A civil fucking, a civil alert, an extreme civil alert they were getting suddenly, and they didn't know why. So everybody thought maybe the UFOs are going to show up, but they didn't, unfortunately. No, what went on was a lot of soccer. We talk a lot of bad news. Let's get into some good news. Let's talk about the World Cup, everybody.
Live.
And Mexico is actually leading their block. With fans like these, I can see why they're leading their block. They scored the most goals in their division. They're going to, of course, they're already qualified. They're just now playing to fucking win games. They got one more week before they finally go ahead, and we'll see who they actually face off at the first rank of the brackets, because they've moved on. Oh, it's crazy, man. Everybody's got fever, soccer fever in Mexico, man. Even foreigners are taken to the Mexican culture because we saw people using witchcraft that they learned from Mexicans in the game, trying to get the other team to die or have heart attacks, poking them with needles. Number 13 right there, number 15, she's poking them and shit. Witchcraft is real, motherfuckers. It is. I've seen it being done, all right? It's not a good thing. You don't want to fuck with that shit because it comes back to you. That's all I'm trying to say. And it may not come back to you in this life, but I'm telling you, there is something else that awaits us after death. You fuck around and you will find out. Koreans are still being shown love in Mexico. Here is a Korean streamer going live, trying to be famous like I Show Speed. And he gets celebrated like a hero, and kind of violated at the same time.
야, 광장. 이렇게 바뀐다고?
got like 300 subscribers that night.
For live.
Oh my God, yeah, they're showing them love, man. This is what it's like when people fucking show love to each other. This is what it's called, a brotherhood of man. Unlike the past 2.5 hours, I've been showing you nothing but death and destruction to humanity caused by the very people that live all around you and shit. This is what it's like. This is what it should be all about, right there. The Japanese, Koreans, everybody's having fun in Mexico. The Japanese have even adapted the quickest to the Mexican culture, more than the Koreans. Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Look at that fucking Asian dude dancing. He dancing La Chona. I can't play that song. You know what it is, motherfuckers? People quickly are finding out. Look, he's making out with that chick. Oh, yeah. Dance with her and made out with her. People are quickly finding out, my friends, that the Japanese are actually more Mexican than the Mexicans. That's a typical, for a regular Mexican family, that's a typical going to the movies family night out. So they quickly adapted, bro, is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of fucking love going out there to the foreigners in Mexico. They're embarrassing the shit out of this country, man. I'm telling you. The Mexicans are showing everybody there a lot of love. I gotta shout out, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But it's not all love, unfortunately. Just like in every country. They say, oh yeah, there's one in every bunch. Right? There's a son of man in every bunch. Right? This is motherfuckers want to say that shit. Fuck you. Yeah. Oh yeah? There's a racist in every bunch. It is true. This little girl was live streaming when the fucking guy behind her started doing that on her live stream and completely embarrassed her in front of her fans. You fucking dick. Piece of shit. She's cute too, to be embarrassed like that. That motherfucker. He could have gotten laid with that shit. He fucked it up. Yeah. It turns out that there's a little thing called the internet and Twitter, and things quickly go viral. And people found out this guy is some sort of English teacher at some preppy little high school in Mexico. Needless to say, he got fired.
Live.
For embarrassing his country instead of setting an example for the rest of his students at this private school he fucking taught at. Fucking idiot. And this little girl was actually invited. She got her flowers in the end, and she was invited by the FIFA officials there in Mexico to come in and celebrate with them. She got Mexico jerseys. She met all the presidents and all these men that probably molested her. She had a great time. It was fucking badass. You know, happy endings. So you see, the world ain't that bad of a place, you know. Every once in a while, people are dicks. And they do something good for humanity. God damn it. Unfortunately, it kind of does suck having Mexican friends sometimes.
Woke as fuck.
Haha, yeah. Fucking idiot. He fell for that one. Who the fuck opens their mouth like that? Only women do that shit. That pussy right there. That's what you get. Dick in the mouth, motherfucker. Cheers.
Woke as fuck.
Oh, that was a good prank, bro. Ooh. Shout out to the motherfucker who did that, bro. That was awesome. Fucking guys. Let's move on to some local United States news. Let me just say, we're gonna start with a little bit of the Spurs Super Thanos that was seen last time at the Knicks game, fighting hundreds of Knicks fans, knocking him out, and they're getting arrested. Remember that man? Apparently, he's back, and he's making an appearance at a local wrestling promotion. Oh, yeah!
What the hell?
I can't play this song. We'll get the plug. I'll get copyright. Oh, yeah! He did pretty good.
For life.
Damn, I hope Tony Khan signs him. Oh, yeah. No, it's obvious he's WE bound. He's gonna fight Obafemi next. It's obvious. Triple H already contacted him. Ah, yeah, he did good. Fucking guy. Anyways, unfortunately, this is a really morbid show with a really dark sense of humor. So we're gonna have to turn it down and actually lower the bar of sophistication on this show. Because in Texas, Muslims apparently are now allowed to take multiple underage wives.
Your denial. And she is his wife. Yes, his wife. Please spare me your denials of Sharia law could never happen in America because it's already happening right here in Plano.
Yep, my friends. And he's got 2 wives. If you look into this story, I researched. Like I said, this is not the old show. We're only showing clips on Twitter. But do your research. This guy has 2 of these little girls that he married and lives here. And nothing happens to him. That's him getting out of court because, as it turns out, he can't go to jail for it. It's crazy. That's crazy. People are nuts. And unfortunately, the kids that are being raised, or in this case, raped, they're being programmed and groomed at a very young age. And a lot of them are completely and utterly delusional and have lost all sense of reality.
We are the first generation that won't die.
What do you mean?
We are the first generation who will not die.
Like, dies and actually...
That's right.
So you don't plan on dying?
That's right.
How?
This guy thinks that, I'm gonna get like a body that's half AI and robot, and it's not gonna cost me any money because Elon Musk says that wealth is gonna be distributed evenly and AI is gonna make life perfect and we're gonna live forever. They're fucking idiots, bro. And they think this is real. They believe this. I'm glad I'm dying. I'm glad I'm old. I'm on my way out. I don't have to see what becomes of us as a species. Because it ain't anything good. It's not. You want more proof that humanity is dead? Well, here it is. You're getting ripped off every time you buy drinks, you fucking dumbasses. Yeah. Because all you're paying for is fucking ice. Or we can't even play this song, that's fine. I'll just talk while you watch this video. That's why you all hear anyways. This fucking crazy guy drinking and smoking, running his mouth. Sounding like I got a frog in my fucking throat and shit. Look at this. When you buy a drink at the bar, you're paying for ice. Your $27 drink is really a $27 fucking glass of ice. A big ice cube. That's why I like to get drunk at home. I don't buy your fucking piece of shit large coffee full of ice that ends up being a small cup in the end. And you wonder why you're still thirsty. You haven't finished your meal. And you have nothing to drink. It's a cup full of ice. You idiots. It's happening all over the place. It happened all over the place. So man, here you go. Talking about like fear mongering about like, oh, we're getting ripped off and shit. Oh yeah. Here's a Burger King at the Los Angeles airport. Sorry. My mouse was acting crazy. Here we go.
So I'm catching a red eye, and can you believe it? This is a rich nigga Burger King.
He says this is a rich ninja's Burger King. Let me rewind that and pause it.
And can you believe it?
A Texas Double Whopper combo is $26.49. The sandwich alone is $16.99. I'll let this educated man finish his reports before I give more of my opinions on the matter.
This is a rich nigga Burger King. Look at these prices, bro. Look at these prices, nigga. What are you talking about? What's going on at LAX? So here's the actual total, nigga. $65 on two combos. On two combos, bro. $65, bro. This Burger King gotta be French, bro. This Burger King from France, nigga. This Burger King. You feel me? Because I don't know what's going on at LAX, but they for sure got the world's first rich nigga Burger King for sure. Like, nigga, this shit's sick. The Hershey pie, $5. This shit sick, bro. The hood would never treat us this way. So I'm catching a red eye.
You want to know why this kind of stuff happens? Because you allow it to. You fucking idiots. That's why this happens. You pay for it. You pay for it. What I would have done, and I hope some of you would do this, is go in there, see the prices, and walk right out and go somewhere else. God damn it. God damn it! Because that's the smart thing to do. Why are you going to throw your money away? It's fucking stupid, man. Fucking stupid. I'm gonna end the United States news with representing a little bit of the North Side, and actually Street Team Tony's old home. Yeah, I know he's not here tonight, but I always represent this guy, and I remember where he used to be from, where he hailed from. He was a norteño, bitches, and here we go, Patty Salinas or whatever. From the puro north side, bitches. Represent.
Norte, bitches. Put this on TikTok. My name is Patty Sanchez. Puro Norte. With your fucking whackback ass. Fucking whackback. Puro Norte, bitches. Put this on TikTok. My name is Patty Sanchez. Puro Norte. With your fucking whackback ass. Fucking whackback.
Live.
Puro Norte, bitches. Put it on TikTok. Bitch. I know all the hip stuff. Do it, motherfucker. Puro Norteño will whoop your ass if you come over here. That lady was hardcore, bro. You gotta respect a woman like that. She'll fuck you up. Got a little bit of celebrity news, you guys, because guess what? This is not just strictly related for us, because this kind of stuff goes on everywhere, including with celebrities, man. because none other than everybody's favorite black comedian, or one of everybody's favorites, Faison Love was arrested for not paying child support.
Was arrested just over 2 weeks ago in California after failing to turn himself in for contempt of court and failing to make child support payments. Love's attorneys argued he is struggling financially, saying he has no home, drives a 1999 vehicle, and has no savings, even relying.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give him that because, you know, I haven't seen him in a fucking movie in a while, so he probably doesn't have any money, especially if he has a wife and kids. It's all gone.
Relies on friends to help pay many of his expenses. But the attorney for the mother of his child argued Love has repeatedly ignored court orders, hasn't paid child support in years. Love himself testifying that he recently saw his daughter and does what he can.
You see your daughter too, right?
Yes, I had just saw her. This lady had dropped her off and gave her money because she just had a new daughter and she didn't have no...
Let's not just keep to this. I don't want you to get upset.
Hey, slow down, motherfucker. They haven't given you the verdict yet. Play nice.
Because you are an excitable gentleman, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Love, you have the current ability at this point in time to pay $2,500 a month in child support.
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
This guy can't pay $2,500 a month for child support. Man, I couldn't even pay $2,500 a year for child support. God help this man. I don't know why he doesn't have a job. I mean, you just what? You're just gonna sit at home? If you're not looking for a movie, go get a job like some of these other actors. They go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Do some commercials, motherfucker. Every time the commercial's on, to some money. A little paycheck here and there. There's always porn and OnlyFans and shit. You could always sell drugs. You know what it is? Oh, yeah.
It's preventing him from working and ruining his name in Hollywood. So if he's in jail, he can't work.
If he's in jail, he can't work. That's his defense. That's a pretty good defense, man. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll keep you informed. We'll be up to date with this shit. In other celebrity news, a really rich Jew is ashamed to be American. Who knew?
And this is your way of celebrating America. The White House did it much differently with the UFC fight. What did you think about that?
It was a travesty. Yeah. What else can you say about it? It was embarrassing. I was embarrassed to be an American. Yeah.
And this is.
He's embarrassed to be an American. Yeah. That's because you're Jewish, you piece of shit. Of course you're embarrassed. You're embarrassed to be anything that is goyim. You don't care about anything except your own kind. You piece of shit. Even the retarded people can see blindly through this demonic fucking race, all right, that exists here on Earth to destroy the rest of humanity. Even the retarded people know. All right, here's a retard talking about.
David right now is going viral because he said that the UFC event at the White House made him embarrassed to be an American. To that you say what?
I'd say lighten up, Francis. You know, really kind of get over himself. You know, like, hey, I'm proud to be American. And if you are embarrassed or whatever because of a UFC thing, get over yourself, dude.
Wait, what do you mean,
Real
Francis?
quick on Pfizer. Oh.
Live.
Fucking Fetterman mic drop. Oh yeah, this guy's been like studying Trump tapes. Oh yeah, he goes, I'm gonna make sure they keep voting for me because I see what Trump did. I can do it too. I can act crazy and say whatever I want. Anyways, he's another jobless motherfucker who's just craving attention. And if you really pay attention, and it's like right, it's shown right. He literally shows it right to you. You could see who he serves and his masters as he tells you this ass. All right, to divide more of us, piss people off. Here's another jobless celebrity craving attention because he needs money.
You're mega trash.
I don't want you watching my movies, coming to my shows. Just pretend I don't exist. I don't want to have nothing to do with any of you.
Luckily, he's got no shows or movies lined up, so we're safe, my friends. We don't have to worry about him getting mad because we're right in front of him. Shit. We're gonna end the celebrity news with Salma Hayek dancing at 59 years old.
Live.
Yeah, but moving on to something a little bit more or less daring. James Gunn is currently promoting the Supergirl movie. Post there, buddy. Get your tickets. Supergirl's out now. Because apparently this is going to bomb. Supergirl is in serious trouble. If you fucking go to Fandango and try to reserve seats, there's only a few handicapped seats, probably for a bunch of gay lesbians, that have been sold. And that's it. No one else is buying tickets to this ass. And I'm not exaggerating. Here's different seatings. Here's the 10 a.m. 3 seats at the 10 a.m. At the 12:50 p.m. That's noon. There's literally only 6 seats in the middle reserved. And these are the new movies where you can't just show up and buy the ticket then. You need to reserve your ticket to go in. And once the movie starts, they close the doors, and if you're late, even if you paid for it, you can't go in anymore because they don't disturb people. And they don't give you your money back either. It's in the fine print. Look at the 6:30 p.m. Again, only like 6 seats. A little scattered, but it's still 6 seats. The 9:15 p.m. is completely full of unseated seats. I'll tell you, the only people that are excited about this movie is, you guessed it, the usual bunch.
Jordan here with Today I am seeing Supergirl, the fan event at Imagine Theaters in Monticello. The second home away from home. But I would like to take a second to show you the merchandise that they have. A logo bucket. A silhouette bucket. There is yellow and red for whatever suits your taste.
All that ass is gonna wind up in some landfill because the fucking theaters are gonna sell none of that shit. Because this guy doesn't have a job. Believe me, ain't nobody hiring that motherfucker. No one. So ain't no way that he's gonna buy all of the products. He might buy his, his mom gave him money, his lesbian mom or whatever the fuck raised him. He's gonna give him some money so he can buy one of each. But all the other shit's gonna have to be thrown away and wind up in a garbage can in the dumpster, causing more pollution on Earth so we can all die quicker. Just so you know, fuck you, James Gunn, you piece of shit. It's so fucking bad that James Gunn has begun now asking, apparently, for donations for people who bought tickets online and signed up for a newsletter. He is sending them emails, DMs, saying, for your support matters to us, and times are hard with the studios and shit. If you're willing to make a small donation, $5, $10, $25, $50, or $100, pick a tier, and it's all legit. You can wire it to us. Thank you for supporting the DCU. It's embarrassing, James Gunn. You fucking loser. Oh my god. Doomsday has leaked in Marvel. And it has gotten out of hand. I showed the videos already to Super Saiyan Joku. I don't know if I should even be showing this. To be honest, this might get me fucking banned. So let me just move it down a little bit. You saw those. Those are high definition It's the real shit. It leaked. And as it turns out, the reason it leaked was because Disney and Marvel apparently fired 1,000 fucking people from their department. And one of those people, or a few of them, decided to send their hard drive to the Russians, and then the Russians sold it to the leakers, and now we have some leaks of Doomsday. Just so you know. It happened. It's true. It's gotten so bad that the Russo brothers are now, supposedly, reshooting entire scenes so that the very scene that was leaked will not even look like that or even be anything remotely. They're completely changing it. They're saying they might even restructure some of the story since they're getting extra money. Because Marvel was pissed that this leaked, and they told them to reshoot that. So now since they're getting extra money to reshoot, they're thinking we might go back and fix a lot of the things we fucked up. That's what they're trying to say. We already seen a lot of leaks. I told you I don't do a lot of these superhero shits anymore, but I needed to feel this show up with a little bit of shit, just so you know. But let's move it along with some news that pissed me off this week. And everyone's been, I saved this to the end. Everyone's been talking about this. GTA pre-orders went online. $80 for the regular version, $100 for the deluxe ultimate edition. None of which includes a physical disc. The ultimate edition includes a bunch of missions, skins, cars, tattoos, and outfits that you can only access if you have that version. You will not be able to ever own those skins or cars or missions or play any of the extra stuff. Never. They will never sell it to you separate or anything like that. Basically conning you into buying the more expensive one. But some people were complaining that there's no discs. What are you paying for? For air? I'm one of them. I'm pissed. I like to own my stuff. This is a digital game. They can just take it away from you, delete it after you pay for it. And shit. A lot of the stores, like Target and Walmart, said, well, we're not going to sell people an $80 or $100 box. When you make the disc inside the box, we'll sell that. And so now it forced GTA to now start making the physical copy, and it says the physical copy will come afterwards, next year, but it's coming. It's coming, don't worry. Because now they have to make it in order to sell it at the stores. The stores now are forcing. The stores are all like, well, you're pissing people off, and then they're not going to spend the money on us, you idiots. So the store is kind of getting pissed. Forced them. People are stupid, man. I knew this was going to happen. We said it. We said that Bank of America told Rockstar Games to price it at $80. The bank was telling them what to price the game at. You fucking morons. And we allowed it now. And what people don't understand is the main reason people love this game, they like the story. But let's be honest with you. The main storyline, usually, if you're one of these guys like Son of Man who plays video games all day, you'll finish the main story within a week. You will. If you want 100% it might take you 2 weeks. But it'll be done. And then there's the online mode. And you can play that forever. Because they add stuff. And all your friends are there. And you're just trying to make millions. And live a life that you don't live in real life. But live it in the game. Badass. Like a rich motherfucker. Selling drugs. Killing people. It's badass. Everybody loves it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the game made hundreds of millions of billions of dollars for the past fucking 25 years over. Well, guess what, you pussies? The online is not coming out for another year. So after 2 weeks of playing the fucking game, you're a $100 piece of fucking shit. Guess what? You're gonna have to play something else. You're gonna have to buy another $80 game to play because you won't be able to get online for at least another year. Because they haven't even finished making the online mode yet. And if you read the fine print down there, once the online fucking mode comes out, it's gonna cost you like $8 to use their servers and play online with all your friends. $8 a month. Yo, it's the same thing as the fucking the Burger King we just talked about a while ago. You want to know why this shit happens? Because you keep letting it happen. Because you bend over and you take it up there. And you do it willingly. And you pay the price. And you buy into whatever it is they sell you. You make them profits. And that's what it is. It is. As long as you keep paying, this is going to keep happening to us. Get ready. Because the PlayStation 6 is going to cost $1,000. Your games for the PlayStation 6 are going to be like $100 each. Regular games, half, unfinished, no DLC. You finish within a week. All that ass. Yeah. The gaming industry is dead. The gaming industry in the next 2 years is going to be an industry for the high elite privileged. And you and I will no longer be able to play video games anymore. It's true. And you did it because you decided to buy these stupid, ridiculous priced games. They're fucking idiots. They're not done screwing you, man. This is why it's better to actually own physical copies of things you can touch, the disc you can put in and use, something that they would have to come into your house and take away from your cold, dead hands before owning it. Because this digital shit, they can just very easily take away. Like Sony, that just sent a message to everybody who purchased movies on the PlayStation Store, saying, as of September of this year, we're going to lose our licensing agreements, meaning the licenses we purchased for these movies, to be able to sell them to you. We're losing the rights because we don't want to pay for them anymore. And so because we don't have the rights to them, we're going to have to delete them from your hard drive. You won't be able to watch them anymore. And thank you very much for your money. Love, PlayStation. But you want to buy digital. You want to have shit like that you don't own. That's what you get, bro. That's what you get. You get what you pay for. Or better yet, when it's not evil to them, it's not evil if they tell you, if they flat out show you and tell you. If you're just the idiot that goes ahead and buys it, then it's not evil because he's the idiot. I'm telling him it's expensive. He sees that it's not fair. But yet he saves up for like 7 months to get it. Instead of, investing and becoming wealthy like me. He gives me his money. So let's jack up the price another $100. It's that easy. Oh my God! I said, man, all you do is say bad things and gloom and depress the shit out of your audience. I'm not gonna lie. I think I depressed the shit out of myself too, man. Doing this fucking show. I thought about maybe the show shouldn't have been called For the Boys. For the Boys. But maybe this show should have been called The End of Days Podcast. Because it's pretty bad out there. The future is very, very grim, my friends. But there are some good things in life. Good things. Like the Woke Pack. Cobra Kyle. Super Saiyan Joku. Roast. Who are out there. Cheers, y'all. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys.
Live.
I do this show for you. Fuck everything else. Cheers, guys. Have a good weekend. I'm going to leave you with tonight's closure. Enjoy. We'll see you for WWE this weekend. You know what it is at AEW pay-per-views. Enjoy this closure, my friends. It's a good one. Aw, yeah. Straight from the underground. Woke back. Straight from the underground. Drunk as fuck. High as fuck. Straight from the underground. Drunk as fuck. Woke as fuck. Woke back.
Live.
What the fuck, man? Fucking running like lady, eh?